Hello friends. In the last lecture we have learned how to remove the deterministic trend. Now in this lecture we are going to learn how we are going to remove the seasonality trend. Now to remove the seasonality trend we require the package forecast. Now in this I am using the inbuilt data of R. There is an inbuilt data named with the name of air passengers. So let me get that data from the R. So you have to write data air passengers. So now this is your inbuilt time series data in R with the name of air passengers. So let me print it. So print air passengers. Now you can see these are the values. This is the data for the passengers that are boarding the plane. In the year 1949, this was the data for the passengers for different months. For 1950, this was the data, and till 1960, these are the data. Now let's see, plot this diagram. So plot.ts air passengers. Now you can see in this diagram that the repeated pattern is there. That means the seasonality trend is there. The graph is moving upward, so we can say trend is there, and that too the trend is repeating year after year. So seasonality trend is there. So now we have to remove the seasonal effect also and your trend also from this data so that we can work upon. So first of all, see what is your seasonal effect and what is your trend effect. So for that we have to decompose the series. So I am storing the command in vector decompose. Let's decompose the series. So decompose, and now I am writing decompose is equals to, the command is also decompose. We have to decompose, and I have to decompose the air passengers. So my data of air passengers is decomposed. Decompose means I have separated the original series, your trend in this, the trend available in this series. I have separated the season also, and I have separated the random also. So let's see. First of all, let me plot it. So plot decompose. Now you can see over here the first diagram, first graph is for original series. The second is for trend. So this is the trend. The graph is moving upward. The trend is there. This is the seasonal effect. You can see the similar patterns are there. So this is your seasonal effect, that as we have already learned that seasonality means each and every year you will get the similar pattern. And this is your random. So we have to remove the seasonal also and your trend also. Now if you want to get the figures about the trend or about your season, so you have to write print and then your decompose. Now you can see over here your data is ready. This was my original series. This is my seasonal effect. I have to remove this. This is my trend effect. I have to remove this. So now to remove the seasonal effect, we need the package forecast. So let me library it. Library forecast. Now I am deseasonalizing. That means I am storing the command in vector deseason. So I want to deseasonalize. First of all, I am removing the seasonal effect. So deseason, I have just given the name deseason is equals to seasonal adjustment, SEASADJ. So I am adjusting the season and I am adjusting the decompose series. That means whatever we have series we have separated, I am removing this part from that. I'm removing the season. So I'll write decompose. Now my D season series is ready. Now let me plot it. D season. Now you can see in this the seasonality effect is removed. Now you are not going to observe the same pattern every year. Your seasonality effect is removed. Now we have to remove the trend. So to remove the trend, or you can see that now the diagram, or you can say my series has become the stochastic. Now I have to difference it. So to remove the trend, I have to make the first difference. So for that, I am storing the command is D season. Whatever variables we have stored in D season, I am going to do the difference. So D season is equals to diff, and I am going to take the difference of D season series. Now my data is stored in the D season. So let us plot it. So plot dot ts D season. Now you can see this diagram. Now in this diagram, your trend is also removed and your seasonality effect is also removed. Now on this series, on this data, we can do our analysis part. So to do the analysis, we have to use the series D season. So in this way, we are going to remove the seasonality effect as well as the trend effect from your seasonality trend. So that's all. Thank you.